Welcome back to live streaming coding night 106. All right, so we're going to be trying a couple of things different tonight. I stood up the staging server finally. We're going to commit all the source code changes for the PSP, get that in so we can make that permanently part of our streams. And we're going to bring the stream goals alive as well. We're going to finish up some of the coding that's required for that. We'll do that in local first. Once that's all done, we'll commit that to staging. We'll update Jenkins build process to essentially copy over everything into a staging folder. Right now I'm literally just deploying it from inside Jenkins, but we're going to skip all that. What else are we going to do? Yeah, that's basically it. All right, let's see if we can fire this up. Let's see if our stats populate. Curious. Let's see. All right, we should have the chat system up. Let's see, does this populate? Get subscribers. That works. Get likes. That should populate views. All right, yeah. So as you can see, all our stream goals are currently empty. We have a goal of getting 10 subs, 10 chats. We'll push that up as we go. It's all dynamic. I can control that dynamically, which is good. And I want to see how real-time the views are. Also, you might notice that these chats come in way quicker. All right. Let's investigate what's going on here. Let's manually copy in our video ID, although I believe we add up, so it's a little weird. All right, let's investigate what changes have not been committed yet. So there's quite a few changes here. That's okay. It shouldn't prevent any of this from working. So why don't we have a chat system up is the question. Worst case, we could always go back to production, but I would like to use the system. We're kind of going to be doing some live development and testing tonight. So anyone that interacts, you are literally part of this, which is kind of cool. But bear with me till we figure this out. As I said, we're working on the system live, and that's always interesting. Okay, if it's using YouTube chat, I'm going to start with this. Let's stop it and restart it. Stop, start.
Testing YouTube chat.
All right.
Testing one more time.
All right, so that's live, and you can see that our chat goal is updating as chats come in. So this will be very helpful to debug. Let's make my local environment match. Okay, so that would be in here. Let's make all our goals match. So we start with 10. Makes no sense. Oh, that must be default. Okay. So we're setting some very simple goals for tonight. For the first time, since we're running this on staging and local, we'll be actually able to fire up kick chat as well. So let's just go do that for the heck of it. And kick doesn't want to work. Of course, why would it? Kind of curious why it's not firing up. Why doesn't it want to work? So we're tracking views now. So as you can see, it's wrongly tracking views on the live. I don't have much control over that, but what we're gonna might do. Okay, so we can see right here, it's coming in correct. Statistics. Yeah. To debug more of this, I think what we're going to do is commit all our current changes to the staging server. Boot that up. We'll switch over to that to manage our live session here. Okay. Oh, I just got an idea for another goal we could code. Maybe I should start coding that. We'll code a viewer's goal. Let's do that. So this is going to take the highest value. So if we get 20 people on the live, that will set the total that'll be matched against the goal. All right. Let's default that to 20. It's very doable. Populate a new state for this. Call it max viewers. Put it to 0. Put a goal for 20. Come back and make this a dynamic setting. All right, so how are we going to extract this? We're going to have the server track the max viewers or have the client side. It's probably safer to do it in the server. But what we'll do is both, so we don't have to reboot the servers. We're coding here. Okay. Okay. Populate viewers count. Oh, looks like no. Okay.
Truex Edits says hey.
Hello. You see how the goal bar is automatically updating as you're chatting now? So we are tracking that. I'm just coding a additional goal metrics right now, but that's working at least. How are you doing tonight, Truex? You should be set to be able to do earlier streams from now on. I had to do quite a bit of coding on the couch before I could even get on tonight. All right, let's modify our set state real quick. Can I re-implement how React does some stuff here?
Can you please put the chart on the right side, please?
You like how I coded it to be draggable?
Yup, done.
How does that work in React? Let's investigate.
Put chat to 100 instead of 10, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, we can bump up dynamically.
Out of 100.
Let's meet the goal first, and then I'll actually do it.
It's really amazing to see that working in real-time partying face.
Heck yeah. All right, one more chat, and then we'll bump it up.
Wow, face blue smiling.
There we go. We maxed it out. All right, let's go ahead and increase it. Oh, it's not in here. Ooh. I don't have access to that.
His subscribers are also real-time face with open mouth, face with open mouth, face with open mouth, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yep.
.11 LOL face with tears of joy.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. We'll get there. Coding this live, so it takes a minute to push code around and figure out what I'm doing, but we'll get there. All right, so I need to make this account administrator. Okay. So let's give an additional right here. Admin and mod.
Popcorn yellow striped smile.
And then I'm going to reload. Yeah. Is it available in chat? Let's see. Nope.
Power Skills says I got to your friend's stream.
Who's that? You talk about Stuart?
He banned me without any reason.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Have you got a screenshot? I want to see that. What was his name? Is that the guy just called Just Doing YouTube? Is that who you're talking about? All right, we're gonna put this.
YouTube yet. Yes, asterisk.
What did you say? Like, what got you banned? I'm so curious.
Truex Edits says LOL, I was there rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing when he got banned.
Oh, Truex, you need to tell me what went down. What went down? I must know. I must. Okay. How is he even doing this? I don't even know, but we'll figure it out. What we're going to call this stream settings. This way we can actually control the goals.
He said there to Stuart that why he gave him timeout in yours stream. Yours means you here.
Oh, really? And that was enough to get banned?
Face with tears of joy, then he was joked off there without any reason and got kicked out of stream and banned prohibited.
Some people take no shite. I appreciate Power Skills, he knows that.
He was also involved in that crime, Truex.
Truex was also involved? I'm not surprised to hear that. Alright, okay, now we should be able to do this. So I'm going to reload one more time so we can set the goals dynamically. And if I click this, come in here. Oh, of course it's not bloody showing.
True Zedit says I was just laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. He not even able to say UWUW tears of joy and got banned.
Truex, did you get banned as well? Or are you good? Alright, this is the reason. I feel like I'm going to be reloading a lot tonight because we've got a lot of stuff to code and test, guys.
Edit says no, I am good. I don't talk much, rolling on the floor laughing. I just said hello and that's it.
Right, good. We need someone to stick up for Power Skills. What the hell? What user is this? OBS? It should have bloody worked. How many reload do you think I'll be doing tonight, guys? It's going to be a lot. We've got a lot of stuff to code, and it's all this live system. You guys didn't get to see it when I built the YouTube system. I think Power Skills, you might have caught the start of it because the chess streams was the very, very start. But it was not easy to get working. There we go.
Says as his channel is already monetized, he don't need watch time, he only need views, and that's it.
You know, it's interesting is we get more views than him, but yeah, he is monetized. All right, let's increase our chat goal to 1,000. Views goal, we'll keep it 1,000. Subscriber 10, and likes 15. All right, and then that all should have updated dynamically here. Yep. I'll put it to 16. Weird. Let's see what's going on there.
Power Skills says I learned my lesson after going there.
At least you're living to tell the tale tonight. But you know, it's interesting. It is engagement as well. It does, you know. All right. Put up. No more reloading here. This is good. So now we've got a chat score. We're 25 out of 1,000. We'll see if we get anywhere close. Yeah. Let's get coding. We're also going to probably finish up the leaderboard so we can keep track of who does what.
Snappo said,
I have a suggestion. Can you make the written part a bit closer to the progress bar?
You mean like side by side with it? Definitely do that. Cool. We're
Not
already
too
at
close,
30%.
but a bit.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm not too happy with how it looks right now either. It's a good suggestion. Let's see how the views stats are coming in. Are they coming in okay? All right, so the view stats that we get from YouTube are quite delayed, but it's better than nothing. And also for subscriber count, well, yeah, no, they're really delayed. We've already had 100 views. It's reporting 10, 8 actually. I don't even know. YouTube is weird, man. We'll do our best. The API is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see what we could do as far as fixing placement here.
it's already making the stream engaging. I like this thing.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, cheers for the idea, Truex. And we'll refine it a little bit with Power Skills input right now. And because we are not going to be using up all our tokens, polling, and chats tonight, I'm actually going to code this to automatically update. Right now I push a button to update it, but we'll be able to have it update in real time. So that'll be one of the next things I code. We're also going to add an additional metric, which is going to be max total viewers. So like say we get 20 people watching the stream, that highest number will be what we track. But YouTube's angry at me again, so we're going to be working with low goals until we get this going again. That's all right. I am curious how much impact it'll have on the stream. What do you think, Truex? Do you think it'll help? All right. Okay, so this is what we want to fix.
Though I feel bad for Power Skills rolling on the floor laughing. What can say there? What if he banned me as well if I said why you banned him?
Yeah, no, seriously. Sound like mixed messages, man. He's probably going to hop in tonight, so you might have an opportunity to ask. All right, so we're going to use React Bootstrap columns for this. Extract this, pop that there, pop this to the end, and we'll pop this in this column and delete all of this. Let's see how that looks. Oh, of course it didn't import. Why would it?
Yes, it will definitely grin. I like how the interface is, and it's already making me watch, and look how it will look if it will reach the end partying face.
Like, yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, we have some time to think about different animations or effects that those actions could actually trigger. All right, this looks a little bit better, but as you can see, it like messed up my styling, so let's go ahead and fix that. But at least it's all equally aligned. So let's fix the styling. And we also have an incomplete leaderboard. So like I said, once we get all this hammered out, we'll hop back over to that.
Yeah, some effects we can add eventually.
Okay, that's where we're doing that. Let me grab this. I prefer to use CSS utilities than like code in CSS. That's one of the reasons I recommend Tailwind, guys, if you guys are familiar with it.
Yeah, I won't be going anywhere from now onwards, grinning face with sweat.
Yeah, you're gonna be like top on the leaderboard. All right. There we go. Is that a little bit better? We'll tighten this up a little bit so it's not taking so much room and this is all in the same line. So let's do that next. Okay. Access to.
Yup, it looks nice.
Sweet. All right, let's see if this helps us any.
Virtual hug.
Lots of love. Oh look, the light counter automatically updated already. Or did it? Alright, I have to reset all this. What the hell, what happened there? Access. So we'll give this 6. And then let's fix our defaults to make them 0. Yeah, that's better.
You're amazing. 6 likes now. Let's keep pushing Kynto to the front.
Stick. It's not supposed to be doing that actually. I did disable that. I forgot to restart the server.
Yeah, it's done now. It will better fit in small space.
100%. So let's quickly reload here so we can pick up those changes as well. It should update in a minute once next chat comes in, I think.
True's edit says good. You got this.
Hell yeah, that was cool watching it animate though, right? Because the chat update triggered it to pull in all the stats. That was super clean. All right, now we got that looking a little bit better. Let's get back to coding our max viewer situation, because I think that's a good metric, and that's something that'll be important because the more viewers we get on, like, the better. So we should track that. So let's start coding here. All right, so I'm gonna have to update the backend first, make this data available.
Are you going to start the leaderboard as well? Thinking face.
Yeah, but we got some work to do here first, and then we'll expand onto the leaderboard. And the leaderboard's going to come with a bunch of goodies too, like being able to set your voice so it's the same between streams, because essentially we're going to be persisting data based on your YouTube ID and username. Like, you know, how many chats. That's the main thing I'll be able to track, really. I won't be able to track if you like the video. Yeah, there's no real way YouTube can give out information, but chats is the main thing that we'll have. And if you use chat commands, that'll be another
I am
metric.
curious how it's going to count how many hours or minutes a person is watching. That's really a next level thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much data we can pull on a per user basis, but we can deduce that based on chat. So like Truex, you started talking earlier in the stream, sort of power skills. So say we track that, and then you send a message almost at the end of the stream, then I'll be able to deduce, you know, how long you're watching the stream. But we can't ask YouTube for that data, so we're going to have to come up with ways to kind of come up with that number ourselves, if that makes sense. It's fun though. This is the sort of stuff like coding, the real interactive, real-time shite.
How Nightbot works.
I don't know. I've not looked too much into what its capabilities are, but I know it does use the YouTube API. Feel free to enlighten me. I also want to make a little icon for the streaming, so I don't have to like keep digging through menus to get to my control panel. We'll do that tonight. All right. Before I do that though, I'm going to code the max viewers things, because the sooner we start tracking that, the better. So yeah.
Genre-centric network says, hey, how's it going?
Yo, yo, yo. So we should have snappier chats tonight, and we have the YouTube goal system working. And Power Skills checked in, let me know I got banned on Stuart's channel, and then he suggested that we left align the labels with the progress bars. It looks much cleaner, but it's live, so it's sweet. And you can see the chat progress bars at 1,000, so we're only a little bit completed on that, but yeah, you'll see that update in real time. But yeah, PH, what you got going on, buddy? How are you doing? How was your day? Mine was kind of blah, but I got more done in the house. I think it's just I slept too much. Yeah, like I said, we're front-end loading the stream, doing a lot of front-end work. And then towards the end, we'll commit all our changes to the staging server so we can permanently bring up the PSP full-time. So we'll have that up, but until then, you're going to see black screen.
Streamlab, it's same as Nightbot in the chat. There exist a bit known as Streamlabs, which have some command like watch time, and it puts the watch time of 10 viewers who watched.
All right, let's
How they
investigate
really
the
works,
API.
I am really curious.
Let's investigate the API, because like I said, if we can't get it from the API, the only way I'd be able to is deduce it from your chat comments. But let's see. So YouTube specifically hides that data for privacy reasons. So Nightbot must be deducing it, like I'm talking about, based on chat activity, which is my first immediate thought. Like we're going to be able to do it. It'll just be based on chat activity. So if you want to be counted for watch time, you'll just have to use the bloody chat, which I think makes sense. So we could code that tonight. And then if we find a better solution in the future, we can always come and improve it. Okay, so max viewers, right? All right, so we need to go. This is all the data I've made available so far. It's quite a lot. Like we're even gonna have stream duration, so we're gonna be able to do essentially what Nightbot's doing in Streamlabs. And maybe when we get done, we could explore their tools, get some ideas. Yeah, we're gonna call it max viewer total. See, what's interesting about coding something like this is like moving data, if that makes sense. It's wishy-washy until we implement it. It really is. But I am not unfamiliar with working that way. Okay, so that makes that available. Now we just need to populate it. The hardest thing
says I am watching the stream on a screen and doing some stuff while watching.
Hell yeah. What you got going on tonight? What you coding? All right, so we're gonna hijack this method to implement that. I'd say more than like 70% of the time of me coding is just finding the bits of the code where I actually have to do the work. I'm not even kidding, it's pretty funny. Okay, so we're gonna do it in here. Let me get rid of this, comment it out so we're done. Okay.
Thinking face sending you something on Discord in a minute.
Give us a heads up here. I already forgot what it's called. It's called max total viewers, right? The hell did I call it? Yeah.
Do you like your mimic avatar rolling on the floor laughing? Can you imagine? It's in the thumbnail.
Wait a second. I like that it says hello cuties. Oh, I am Error. Very nice. I got that t-shirt. That's brilliant. Yes, sir. That's good. I like that detail. Oh, I wish I was wearing that shirt right now. You know, I ordered 3 of them, but I had an X that stole them. But I still got a couple here. What are you gonna do?
Snappo says boom. Like number 7. You're helping this project grow.
I was wondering if the views count is coming back in increments of 10. Like, why? What the hell is going on there? Whoa. We've had more subscribers tonight than we did last night, and we only started the stream. So that's funny. We might actually have enough to reach the sub goal tonight. I think 7 more subscribers and it'll go from 0 to 10. Like I said, we get the subscriber increment back in tens. I'm actually going to code a way around that as part of this stream so we can have like more fine-grained updates. But yeah, YouTube just gives us back.
People liking your idea light bulb.
Hell yeah. You know, and cheers for adding to it. Like that's, it's a synergy, Truex. It's a synergy. That's badass though. All right. So we're gonna populate this now.
Yeet.
I agree. I bloody agree, man. Alright, let's extract this out.
Yeet.
I'm gonna do some math with it. Very simple math, just the way I like it. Full max viewers, so either we're gonna. Okay. So it's gonna be a conditional. Alright, let's do it outside of here. That's bad practice, didn't it? Alright, sick. That's all we need to do to have the concurrent viewers always track like the highest number. You know, so if we had 30 people watching, that'll be the result, even if we get a lower number after that. Bam. All right. And before we restart the server, since we're not burning up tokens tonight, I think I'm going to code it so it automatically updates on loop. That way, it just updates. We already have that working for chats, as you can see, but let's make it do that for subs, likes, and max viewers. So it's going to be sick. We're going to see a lot more stuff moving about and updating. All right, let's make sure this is right. Yep. Okay, and we're dumping that out. Okay, so now we can go back to React component, add total max viewers in. Just pop it right here. Populate it like so. Don't you love like the whole event-driven architecture of the system? It just makes it easy to code new stuff. All right, let's add an additional slider here as well. Viewers goal. Are we just gonna hijack that? I think so. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna add an additional goal bar. Ooh, that's gonna be too big. Let's use the icon maybe. We'll just call it viewers. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have to resize it a bit, but what are you gonna do? Okay.
Can you please check the DM? It's what we were saying.
2 seconds and I will do. Get done. Yeah, so thank you for sending that, Truex. So let me quickly mute this so I can read it out. All right. So Truex ran it through ChatGPT asking what Streamlabs is actually doing, and it says when you connect Streamlabs chatbot to your YouTube channel, it becomes an authorized bot user, similar to what we're doing over here. It connects your YouTube live chat API in real time. It sees every message in your live chat, just like we're doing. It knows who's chatting because each message includes a username and user ID, and I'll add to that the message as well. How it tracks watch time. So this is exactly what I was saying. Here's the trick. Streamlabs can't see who's watching silently because YouTube doesn't give that info to bots or APIs. So instead, it estimates the watch time only for users that are chatting. So that's what I meant when I said we could reduce the watch time based on chatters' engagement. So if you started chatting 5 minutes into the stream and then, last chatted 2 minutes at the end of the stream, we're going to take the delta, which means like the number between those 2 points in time, and calculate your watch time that way. So thank you for essentially confirming it's on the right path. I definitely have an instinct for that stuff, but it helps to see that. And Truex just says that's really crazy. I just went on unmuted chat. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. And that's one thing I encourage you as you code and build stuff, like do trust your gut. I'm sure you had it in school when you knew the right answer, like the teacher was asking you, but you didn't raise your hand, and then someone else said it, and you're like, I literally knew that, even though I just wasn't confident. That's an example of like, it doesn't go away when you get in coding. It's the same thing. All right, let's see how this looks real quick. And that'll be one of the next things we code after we restart the server with the auto update loop.
Rolling on the floor laughing, that happened with me 20 years ago, DAMN.
Yeah, you never forget, do you? You never forget. All right.
That's feeling is so deep, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Hell yeah. You know what's funny is I found the people that do well on YouTube are the ones that like state what you think is the obvious, but they're the ones that actually put it into words. It's just a little thing I've noticed. So we're gonna have to make this bigger. Damn it! I don't want to do that. We're gonna have to write some additional CSS here, but what are you gonna do? All right. And we could always replace this with the icons. We might actually do that. What do you think? Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Let's see how it looks. I'm gonna have to add support for icons in the label, but that's okay. So how are we doing it now? Okay, so I don't have to do anything crazy. We should be able to just do like this. Let's see. Oh, we have to put it in a fragment. Oh.
Icons can be good.
Heck yeah. Probably put this in a span, not a fragment, but that's okay. Yeah, something like that. It's so small you can barely see it. Well, let's keep coding.
Icons can be good. Icons can be good. Icons can be good. Icons can be good.
Do we have a bug in our system? We are working on a live system as I'm coding it, so it's a little bit brittle. Once we're done here, though, it'll be back to normal. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. The cost of progress, you know what I mean?
I was like rolling on the floor laughing, who is copying me?
Yeah, right. Right, what was this? Chat.
Boom. Like number 7. You're helping this project grow.
When we restart, it won't do that annoying thing anymore. Let's see how we're doing on subscribers. Have we got enough to test it? No, we still need 3 more. I have to fix the bloody alignment again, but that's what it's like coding, guys. Constant readjustments. Okay, what? We might skip icons right now because it's not. I'm not happy with that. And I'm not happy with him hard coding it either, so we'll code it a different way. That way we can turn them on and off dynamically. Okay. Let's go implement our loop to automatically update some of these stats. It might still be in there already, let's see. Yep, the fetch viewers loop. Awesome. I hope that I'm using incremental backoff for this. We'll do that before we do anything crazy here, but let's populate this. So this will automatically update. So previously you wouldn't see the viewer count update that often in the streams, but it's going to always update. What increment are we going to do it at? 10 seconds. Try 5 right now. And let's actually confirm that we're using exponential backoff, because YouTube will get very upset if we're not. I've done as much as I can to optimize and reduce the amount of calls that we make to YouTube to still get all the data we need. Yep, so we're using throttle call, which supports my exponential backoff. So I think we're almost ready for the restart, guys. What do you think?
Live coding is all about the streamer's mindset, testing like reading chat, replying to them, greeting to the viewers, and together keep on testing different idea. It's already serious work.
Hell yeah, power skills. Hell yeah, you couldn't say it about myself either. It does require it requires a lot of task switching and working memory, and I don't have the best of either of that, but I think practice helps. I didn't really appreciate how much was involved in streaming at all, even for people who weren't coding, but the ones that are coding, doing it live, yeah man, like, oofed.
Tears of joy. Wow, now he is not saying his special lines.
Oh, he will in a minute, don't worry. Power skills, drop some logic, and then woo 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 woo. Ready for a restart? I think we are. No, I think I didn't populate an additional setting. Let's see. So for every goal or metric we're tracking, I add an additional slider for. Yeah, we have to add that here. So let's do that now. So just to do all these changes, I'm working on about 6 or 7 different physical files that are split between server and front end. So yeah, crazy. Where do I go to do that? Let's see. Settings. Yep. here, I think. No, it was in the live recording. It's in...
Nah, I am not that zipper mouth face, I'm hurt. I don't know what I did. Is it bad to help people in this era? So yeah, I'm definitely a dumb.
No, man, you're not dumb. What the hell? So we add an additional slider in here. So this is a settings panel only the YouTube channel operator will see, which is obviously me at this time.
Serious RN. Face orange biting nails.
Oh boy. Okay, viewers. Max viewers go. We'll do that in steps of 1 with the max of 1,000. Let's just shoot for the bloody sky. Minimum of 10. Okay, so now we got this additional property. It's attached to the user account operating the stream. Now we're going to use that up here. For this guy. Let's just add an additional.
Keep your ASS attached to our stream, only don't go here and there buddy rolling on the floor laughing, otherwise we can't take any guarantee about the outcomes.
What you mean? I feel like I'm dumb.
It's a suggestion to power skills.
Oh.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yuwiavat.
Yeah, PH, did you hear that Stuart, one of the threads of the stream that hosts his own streams, he banned Power Skills for asking why he got banned on this channel? Here's...
Haha, rolling on the floor laughing.
You don't even want to get to know Power Skills, he's missing out. Max viewers go. Guys, so we're going to reload this because I'm going to restart the server, and this is going to give us live updating data. So you'll see the viewer count update live. You'll see the likes update live. No, he's coding stuff. I think he's, you know, he could be a little bit of both.
Suggestion accepted, troops.
The funny thing is too is like getting to know each other as we're hanging out here. It's definitely a process. Okay, All right, I'm gonna restart the server real quick, so it's gonna disconnect chat and then we'll reattach it. All right, let's do it. Okay, quick reload. File this back up. Oh shite, that looks like shite. Oh well, we can start the server and fix it and then reload without taking out chat permanently. So we'll do that. Too many steps are involved, it's bloody crazy. YouTube, start. All right, now it should automatically update.
His subscribers are also real-time face with open mouth, face with open mouth, face with open mouth.
Genre-centric network says, oh, he finally reading.
Why aren't we seeing the viewer count update live? It should be. Or maybe, let's investigate. What was it called? Okay, because it's not even getting it. I think it's returning it. No, should be. I'm scared. Is it doing something bad? Hopefully I don't get banned. Different. Okay, because the state might not have been active at the time. That might be what's going on. Okay. So we need to set delay so this doesn't incorrectly not activate. Alright, let's fix that.
Are you saying to me?
I'm just trying to figure out why the stats aren't updating automatically. I think we know why. So they set it active. No, come on, guys, what the hell? Why isn't this firing? Maybe it's awaiting this and it never completes. That's a possibility.
Is genre saying something disrespectful to me? I don't understand what peoples are saying.
I think he says it wants to get to know you more. That's
Yeah.
essentially what I'm reading.
So wait, I'm confused why you get banned. Disrespect.
I'm banned without any reason.
So add some logging here. Ooh, let's check though if it's tracking max viewers. Let's see. We can check that real quick. Oh. Okay, so we have 4. Let's wait for it to update. We'll see if it tracks the highest number. So we have 9 now. And then we'll wait till it drops and we'll click it again and see if it drops down or stays the same. So I'm looking at that viewers goal stat. Waiting for it to drop because I'm sure it will.
To stop.
Okay, cool. It's working as expected. So you can see we've got 2 people watching right now, which is obviously a lie. We've got more people chatting here than that. But the max viewers is set at 9. So that's working. Sweet. Now we just need to fix the loop, and then we'll have our solution. Oh yeah, that's true, PH, but I've had actually quite a few discussions with Power Skills as well outside of that.
Now I've been patient with you, but I suggestion you look at what disrespectful is by the mirror.
Which viewers loop. Yeah, I think it's permanently awaiting. So this isn't ever terminating. Let's start live chat. It's just... Look how I go, this shit is complicated.
No disrespect, just keeping it full score, winking face.
Yeah, I think we're going to times the view count by 10. I think we're getting it back by increments of 10, but the documentation isn't making that clear.
How do you know he wasn't ahead of you and observing your behavior in other places?
Sorry, I was disconnected due to some Wi-Fi connection problem.
I'll come back. I hate when YouTube does this to the channel though, they like slow it down, like the amount of people they send over. It's obnoxious.
Power Skills is damn serious today.
Asterisk, 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 he just met the realest one alive, tears of joy. but I give him the benefit of the doubts.
Face green smiling.
This is doing the same
Have
thing.
you guys
It's
ever to
making
Costa
sense.
Rica?
No, I've not been to like any Latin American country. I don't know if that's considered one, but I'd love to go. What about you guys? Hell yeah, PH. Yeah, we'll watch this channel grow, right? Like that's the thing.
I wanted to take a cruise from Miami to Costa Rica.
I had the opportunity to go on a cruise to Jamaica when I was a kid, but my mum was like, no, you got to stay home and watch your brother. So I didn't get to go. Bummer. Okay, why didn't that update?
Dang, I never been on one either.
It's my ancestral place. Face with tears of joy. Welcome guys whenever.
Oh, that's badass.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Hell yeah.
Been on our own private yachts to islands, but not a cruise.
Holy. I've never even been on a boat in the Atlantic Ocean and this side of Florida, which is kind of sad to think about. I've been in the intercoastal. That's it. Alright, that viewers number should update to 11. Why didn't it?
I have tried cruise.
Still got the bloody candy in here because of pH. So here I go, eat another bloody Kit Kat. Thank you, sir.
Is it fun?
Yeah, I know some people have done the singles cruises. Came back with a girlfriend. And she
Yes,
worked
it's
at
fun. Face
Mar-a-Lago.
with tears of joy. Just choose everything wisely.
PH
Your
at the bag of
ex.
Halloween candy. No, this was an old co-worker friend of mine. An old co-worker, good friend of mine. He went on a singles cruise and met a Ukrainian chick. And it turns out she worked at Mar-a-Lago. I heard all sorts of stories.
Heck yeah.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I got to go there twice before I became president. I might have underage drank there twice as well, but what are you gonna do? Got pictures to
Are you
prove it.
broken?
Was she on that show down below?
A show?
My girl betrayed me 1 year ago.
Oof. Yeah, it happens to us guys, man. It does. I hope she was kicked to the curb power skills. That's the only way to handle that. It doesn't feel good,
They
but
all betray.
it's better than letting it happen again, man. That's for sure. I gave one a chance that did that to me before, and you can guess how that went. Learned my lesson quick.
I
Yeah, it
don't know
feels
what
shit.
they want.
They always think the grass is greener, buddy. That's it.
We can't read the mind.
Nope, that's for sure. And most of them will say one thing and mean another.
LOL.
PH dropping the
I wish
bombs.
I could undo wanting love. Sometimes it's less painful to be getting hotel rooms on the weekends.
Yeah, no, we're programmed for it, man. And
See what genre said. I completely agree with that. Rolling on the floor laughing.
the funny thing is too, like, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy a female's company, like just even beyond the, you know, the obvious.
It's true freedom, my guy. 100%.
I've heard some people say you pay for it one way or another. Oh man.
LOL grinning squinting face.
I always wanted love. The fence, the family and all.
Yep. 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 Yeah, a good way to kill my relationships is to have them come out and move with me here. Alright, we got 18 people watching, but this is why I wish we had the stats automatically updating, so we might do a server reset in a second to get that working. Why isn't the viewer
But
count
when you
updating
have it
either?
all,
And PH got that already. Still rolling on the floor laughing arguing with us. LOL grinning squinting face.
no. I'm preaching.
It definitely is.
Not arguing.
Let's add an additional button to control this stat loop. So I want it attached.
I can understand.
Come on, you understand, we're all conditioned as men to take all the weight and pain.
I think that's true. Definitely providers.
Who's taking responsibility, though, other than us at the end of it all? They say you can cry, but if you do, they shun you like you're weak.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You don't tell them. Yeah. My great grandparents figured it out though. You know, I've seen role models, but maybe they were just a product of a different time. You know what I mean? Why isn't the chat reading it out? Is the AI capturing it? What's going on here? Maybe OpenAI needs more money from there.
Testing chat.
What the? YouTube's doing some funny business because that's not even getting through to the AI PH. True-X, it is a good feeling when it is working, but I can't disagree with PH too that, like, you know, all good things do come to an end. Even if you have a great relationship, you're going to be, life will terminate you.
If you believed you were going to burn in hell, would you do anything wrong? If that idea never existed to combat your moral compass, what would life be like?
So that hints to a deeper question, as if there is an objective morality. And I'd like to think there is, even without the threat of hell. Otherwise, everything's subjective, and that's how you end up with, like, absolute chaos. You know, some people think doing X is okay, while 99% of people think that it's bad. That's an interesting one. Very, very interesting one.
Our grandparents were amazing. They were truly into what we called a love is.
Oh yeah. All my grandparents, they had it figured out. Like, my grandpa treated my gran and called her the queen, and he was her king. And they had it figured out. They had a good system. But, like, our parents' generation, I don't think really had it as figured out. Let's put it that way. Let's see here. Which is a fat shame.
No, with time it becoming worse.
Yep. I agree. I really do.
Kinda deep, maybe too much info as a starting point. Tears of joy.
I was raised by a single mother, so, you know, I give it a lot of credit. But I do think it's better for kids to have both parents, that's for sure. But I think that's why I'm, like, a little easy on the females, because I did have a mother that I cared about a lot.
That.
PH's point is correct, 100 points. LOL 100 points.
Tears of joy.
Have you tried Falcon?
No, no, but that's top of the list. I want to know your experience with Power Skills because once I get all this Go stuff finished up and coded and we get it released onto staging, I'll be finishing up my GPT for all stuff. I'm making that available in Kynto fully. Because the only model I've tried, which I was impressed about, was the Quen model. Is Falcon like a code model? Is it more like a general use chat model?
I need to set up stable diffusion.
Yeah, PH. You need to set it up and you need to show me how you get it going. I love when you share screen and show us cool stuff. It's sweet.
It's a code model.
Power Skills, would you say it's better than Quen's? I was shocked that you could have something running on local that like made usable code at all. Like that blew my mind. And that's why I immediately like started diving into Python and shit again. I was like, whoa, no way.
I can't show you what I'll be making with this model I'm setting up. NSFW.
Right on. Oh, what you gonna do? Nine likes. Awesome. All right. We're doing subs tonight, guys.
I am using Quen and Falcon. I got a feeling Falcon is good for me, though you can give it a try.
Yeah, 100%.
Whatever my asterisk imagination comes up with tears of joy.
PH is going all in. I do think it's a good thing that we can. I don't like the idea of like everything being shared when you use like a cloud-based AI, and I don't like that. Some people use their AI for therapy, other people use it for X, Y, and Z.
Are you talking the image generator Stable Diffusion online?
Shit, where's my buttons?
Know a local stable diffusion. With a hugging face model.
How you set up that? I'm curious thinking face.
Yes, Sam, honestly. Can you do that in GPT for all?
Docker container and a WebGL running port 8080. GitHub the stable diffusion.
Oh, I see the problem here. We're not updating. No, we are. What the?
Can we able to do?
If you are NVIDIA CUDA, then you're golden. Yes.
Good to see power skills talking.
There are multiple models.
All right, on. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna quickly restart the server, so we can get automatic stats updating. So give me a sec. It's gonna pause out the chat. Power Skills is asking if they can set it all up in his M1. Give me a second, folks. I'll have this all back up. All right, let's restart it all. Hopefully this gets us the automatic stat updates. We'll find out real quick. All right, ready for it? Oh, why? Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna start the loop. Let's see if it does anything.
You're gonna need over 12 gigabytes and decent CUDA cores.
The hell's the problem here, man? Why isn't it working? Is 12 GB the literal requirement? Is that what it says?
Wait, thinking face can't do it otherwise.
No, I'm just saying for performance and larger models. You can probably push 8 gigabytes.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Yes, that I have.
What you got to lose, Docker it up. It's free.
7, 8.
Booty.
One of my favorite subjects other than programming. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Big and round.
At CodeLock, is Stable Diffusion useful for your project?
Skinny waist.
I think so. We'd have to explore it. I've really not explored it too much. Like, I don't know how fine-grained control we could do to have it generate assets, but that's like my first thought.
Much fine-tuning in the personal version. You can generate art for your game.
That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely what I'm thinking.
How you made up the avatar thinking face then, and how you are making the thumbnail avatar.
Oh, this is all old art from when I was a kid. It's really hard to get artists involved with the project. It sucks. That's why AI could actually be helpful for us there. I'll write the code by scratch, but let's get art in. Okay.
So was that
I ran a model today and it coded so fast by the time I scrolled down.
the avatars?
Yeah, because the artists have to do it pixel by pixel. Like
I couldn't
essentially,
believe my eyes, they saw nothing.
essentially using something like this, like they're literally drawing it pixel by pixel and doing all this shading. But yeah, that's badass PH. If you guys ever want to mess around with pixel art, I'll be giving you the tools to do that. It should be sick. Like, I'm not good at art, but I can code the tools to build it. You know what I mean?
LLM Studio.
We're gonna have to restart the server again to test this, which is frustrating, but
We can code to make it instead, right, M?
Well, that's where AI comes into it, because how else, like, this is what I was asking TrueX to explore. Have you got to mess with that yet, TrueX? Like, try to make pixel art on the isometric perspective. So that's the key. It doesn't have to just be pixel art, but it has to be isometric, which I think is a 45-degree angle.
LLM
That's what
Studio
gives
is
it.
like GPT-4 ALL, but faster.
All right, but does it have a Python integration? Well, that's good to know. I'll check that out as well. Because that's what got me so excited about GPT-4 was that being able to code and implement it in Python so we could get it in Kynto. So we're gonna have to check that out, PH. Because you
That
brought
I
that to
don't
me in
know.
the first place. All right, sick.
I can generate the avatar and give us the code for that as well.
Yeah, so it's easy for me to add avatars to the system. I've coded a whole
But I know it's
system
pretty
to
tunable.
import. So all I need is PNG and we can get it in the game. I have a whole system to control the assets. Let's see. So every asset in the system has a database record where we can set its scale, its properties, what type of item it is. We can add new ones dynamically. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, let me write down that PH before I forget, though, because you were the one that got me in GPT-4 in the first place. That was awesome.
I ran
That's
an
funny.
uncensored model earlier and it taught me some crazy stuff, tears of joy.
We got 6 viewers on Kick, but we have a live chat system for them as well, but for some reason it's not starting tonight. We'll have to debug that. We add some console logs before we restart the server just so you can see what's going on. Oh, you know what it might be? I might just have it straight up disabled in the catalog, the plugin catalog that I coded. That's probably what's going on.
I tried it for yours and I got the
Yep.
code as well. We can make it 2D in just few clicks to make it completely suitable for our project.
Guys, look, Kick was just disabled. So I'll enable it so next time we can put it up.
Heck yeah.
Yep, so TrueX, here's the important part though. For the math to math, it needs to be isometric perspective. So as long as it's an isometric perspective, then the math will work correctly as far as calculating positions and stuff. And we're going to move this plugin library registry to the MongoDB so we can update that in real time. But that'll be a later episode. You guys ready for a reboot?
Tears of joy, we need Halloween map.
Ooh. We might switch over to Halloween map. That's a good idea. We do have one in here. That's a great point. Great suggestion. All right. I'm going to reboot this real quick. I'm hoping that this
Happy
bloody
420.
fixes. Well, it is, isn't it? Right on. Yeah, my friend used to send me that message during the day at work. Yeah.
Are you going to do Halloween live stream thinking face or it's
Heck yeah.
No, I'll be out Halloween night, that's for sure. But we might do on the street live stream, so maybe I'll try and boot it up so we can bring
Brings
the
back
avatars along
memories.
with us. So that's a good point, Truex. I think I might be able to slip one in, but it would be a short one. But I can show you what's going on in South Florida. And we'll do a little stream during the day before I go out. All right, quick restart. You guys are literally running inside my local host today. Typically we're in production, but this stuff requires me coding it. Like, the only way to debug it is live. It's just got to break all the rules to develop this live stream shite. Okay, so we have to restart this.
Not arguing.
Alright, let's kick up Kick as well, see if that works now. Yeah, it does. Oh, shite. There's a bug, hold up. Ah, the scraper shite is broken. What are you gonna do? Alright, Kick might be disabled again. Let me quickly update the package here. Try it one more time. Bear with me, YouTube. Kick might have killed the method I was using to do this. We'll try one more time. Oh, whatever. We'll debug that in a minute. Let's get YouTube back up. So what happens if we try to do too much at once, but what you're gonna do, that's how it works. Alright, YouTube, you are back in business. Alright, let's see if our stats can automatically update. Start loop, let's see what it does, if anything.
Genre-centric network says I taught me that.
WebSockets says who?
Why the hell isn't... This is pissing me off. This whole loop system is so simple.
Apparently their leader is a female.
Must be the moderation that's broken on Kick.
Take me to your leader.
I think
Wow,
20%,
of joy. I can't believe how the country is running.
15% of the user base, watch base is Indian.
I just had to. My voice sounds like an alien tears of joy.
It does. Like the one from Scary Movie where they kick everyone in the balls to say hello. That's what it sounds like. Please don't kick me.
Take me to your leader.
30% you said or I messed.
15%.
And I'll pee out of my finger.
Yes, you got the reference. What's the answer to the universe? Well, you get that one. Different movie, but still. I actually read that book. When I was a kid.
And mostly are from America, right?
Dude, where's my car?
So I was looking for the answer to the universe is 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Has one of my favorite scenes of any movie where the whale comes into existence and it's falling through the planet.
Why 42?
I don't know. That's literally the answer. They built a machine or whatever to figure out the big question of the universe, and it came back with 42. I don't know. It's funny though, because it makes no sense. But maybe there's just something behind it.
Tears of joy. The God particle is a number. Tears of joy.
The constant.
$42.
Guessing this is terminated now, but it should be active. Why would it say it's not?
Kick_Kodalik says testing 1200.
I gotta ask Guy for ideas, I'm running low.
Yay, Kick works now.
It works. I don't know why it took a second, but I did absolutely nothing. We have Kick Chat. And you can see it runs through the moderation inference API, so it'll be interesting to see how that gets used, if at all.
Kick is lurker. Lurk.
What's it do with emojis?
Emoji Angel.
Okay.
Power Skills says, which voice generator are you using?
The one built right into the browser.
Larky, lar, lar.
It's called Speech Synthesis
The
API.
TTS.
The Speech Synthesis API just built into the browser. Everything I do is about pushing the bloody browser. Every API that I find that's interesting, we do something with it. That's like the main goal of Kynto is just any bloody API in the browser, we will use it. Yeah, once I've seen there was speech synthesis, it's used for accessibility purposes, but that's why I decided to build a TTS system with it.
You can also use Speech whoami.
Yeah, you can use all sorts of APIs. One advantage to...
It's free 1000%.
Oh, if it's free, then consider it, definitely. Let's take a look. but I'm sure there will be a delay if we have to, if it's not running locally, but that's good to know. Because I do want a very exciting feature where we're going to have TTS chorus, so we can have multiple chats playing back staggered at the same time. So it sounds like people in a bar or a coffee shop. We'll tweak it so it's not like overpowering.
This API is free.
Yeah, it's just built into the browser. It's client side. So when I say browser, I'm literally referencing to stuff, code that's running on the user's computer, not external. But that's a good question. I think we have one of the most unique TTS systems on the bloody internet right now, but that's just my opinion.
I'll give it a try then.
Amazon just scared me to death.
What is that? They turn off your servers? What are they doing? Or did you get a fat bill?
I got a huge list of free APIs.
Ooh, need that list, man.
I used AI to scape them for me.
That's legit, dude. You should pop that in your panel, actually. That's actually hella useful. Rex says, got to see a news related to AI, gave unalive tips and tricks to a girl and wrote his note, and the AI was used with Claude AI. Oh, that's fucked up. Crazy world.
Sorry, her face with tears of joy, rolling on the floor laughing. Rolling on the floor laughing.
We're in 2025. It means both, I suppose, doesn't it? That's what we're told. I'll continue on here before I get in trouble.
Daniel Econom says, wow.
Daniel,
will in
buddy,
all
how are
that
you? Welcome to the chat. We have stream goals now, and you just directly contributed to that, so thank you for joining.
Welcome, Daniel.
Yeah,
good,
welcome,
brother.
Greg. Hell yeah. How's your week going?
What happened is the stream not going as was expected.
JavaScript.
Yep. Yep. Almost everything is JavaScript here. TTS system, avatars, media sharing, so I had to use WebRTC to share my desktop, share my cameras, all sorts of stuff. And Truex, no, I'm just trying to investigate why the stats aren't updating when they should be. It's going to be something simple. It's just timing out. You know how it goes. Daniel, are you a JS developer? What's your language of choice?
Are you a Telegram user?
No, like I installed it during the pandemic to like, get news about COVID, but I wasn't sure how to like find actual interesting stuff on it, so I don't use it. Outside of this, I'm not big on really posting or chatting, honestly. I got into Discord a little bit just because of the streaming here. Power skills, am I missing anything interesting? Another thing I seen it was useful for was the Ukraine war. There was all sorts of crazy shite posted up there.
JavaScript and Python.
Ooh, nice, Daniel. So I actually just started taking a dive into Python because I'm implementing local AI models. And you just use Python to interact with them. And I'm doing that and making the data available for WebSockets so I can consume them in a system. So that's dope.
Not really, mostly feds and drugs on their tears of joy.
Daniel, if you could join the Discord, man, I'd appreciate that. I always use some help with Python. IIPH, that's kind of what I heard. And a lot of, I can't even say the word, but cupcake stuff. Really evil shit, but maybe I just don't know it. But I watch YouTube channels that use, well, they use everything. They even get people on Instagram. It's kind of a guilty pleasure watching those people get beat up or messed with. It's also really annoying how you can't just like talk freely.
Yeah, very evil place.
That's what I was talking about, objective reality.
Believe it or not, so is Reddit and Discord.
That's what I was talking about, objective morals as opposed to subjective.
Now the chats are real face with tears of joy. They are counting one for one now.
Hell yeah.
Can you drop your Discord link?
Yeah, so I don't think it's clickable if I drop it in chat, but I'll do it anyway. But if you click on my YouTube profile, it's one of the first links and it's clickable there. But I'll still try to put it in chat, but like I know for this style of streams they don't let you click it, but I'll pop it there anyway. Put breakpoints in this, but I'm not going to bother wiring up a remote debugger. Quick restart and chat, folks. Like I said, we're building features live tonight, so that's why we're not running it on production. So you guys are at the mercy of my local host. But once we get all this figured out, it'll be back to normal. I appreciate you putting up with it tonight. Alright,
I
there we
ran
go.
an uncensored model earlier and it taught me some crazy stuff face with tears of joy.
Alright, so it's terminate because this is defined somewhere, which it's not. If this fetch viewers interval. Interesting. It's not defined. Why are you being a biatch? So, is it supposed to be undefined or null? I always mix them up. Get property, let's do that.
Can you please drag the progress bar completely towards left side so anyone can see that?
Yeah, give me a second because we're going to restart anyway. What the hell? When you attach an interval to a property in JavaScript, it returns a number? I guess the number references the interval. It's interesting. One of the leftovers of the original JavaScript, I suppose. That's very weird. Right now I'm working on getting it so the stat bar updates automatically. But JavaScript always has these weird little intricacies. That's what drives like Java and C# developers crazy when they have to jump into it. All right, so let's just check for undefined, I guess. To undefined. Very stupid. Now we're going to be using up our tokens to fetch stats. That's why I'm able to do this. Okay.
But I know it's pretty tunable.
Yo, there's no way that's gonna work. What am I
The
missing?
tokens will ran out then, isn't?
What am I doing here? I must be. I'm wondering if end live has been called wrongly.
AI can generate the avatar and give us the code for that as well.
This is a stupid shit that like I'll just get stuck on. Like, I have this entire system coded and battling simple shit. It's ridiculous. Let's get rid of this whole interval and just make it a recursive function that checks the state property if it should terminate or not. That's what I do for the rest of the system. I don't know.
Which language should I try for the next mini project? A button blood type Python, B button blood type C#, A B button blood type JavaScript.
Python. That's my vote. What's the next project? What are you coding now? That's like the main question, but doing any funny business somewhere outside of this file? No. Let's make it recursive. I prefer it anyway. So much what we're doing here. So we'll add an additional state property. We'll use this.
Mood clock.
Ooh, so you're gonna be doing graphical stuff? You can do a lot with JavaScript because you have Canvas and WebGL. So that might be what you want to go with. Do 3D, you can do 2D, you can split, it's up to you.
Yes, right. Now you got that.
So using recursion and delays, you can essentially replicate what I want to do here. not using this socket, let's just get rid
Do
of
you
it.
want me to shoot up some shorts and send it to you completed edited to post? I love that.
Oh hell yeah. Especially if you can pull them from the channel, man, that'd be awesome. Appreciate the help. Well, this will make this recursive function self-terminating by setting this to false. Easier to see what's going on, in my opinion. All right. We'll introduce a little delay here so we don't blow up. You get 403 from YouTube, rate limit abuse. And then we'll wait 10 seconds and trigger it again. I don't think I need this shit anymore though. Restart. State. After we get this done, we've got a bunch of changes to actually commit and release as well. A lot of UI changes. Like this drop down for quick room selector, background music, bunch of stuff.
LLM
Skills
Studio
says we
is
can
like
code to make it instead right now.
GPT-4 ALL but faster.
Okay, so recursion is working, but we're still not getting it to update. What in the? You know, it might be. I think it does require a socket. I think that's what's going on. We're not passing a socket in.
I'ma hit the hay.
That's smart, PH. Probably have to do that soon too. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Hope you get some good sleep and don't sleep in too late. Cheers, buddy. Talk to you soon, yeah? Yeah. Cheers for hopping on, man. I was just thinking, like, should I pop on the pizza for pop on the oven for oven pizza before bed? And I think yes. So we'll make pizza before I go to sleep.
Haha,
Pizza.
I'll try. Probably just listen to scary stories for an hour or two, then pass out.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's an Irish dude on YouTube that covers some
I
scary
always need
shit.
that.
Truex Edits always needs pizza. I support that.
It helps me relax, smiley face.
Man, I used to fall asleep to forensic files. I'm not going to judge. Truex, if you notice, like YouTube sends all the people when I say that. I'm like, I'm going to go to sleep at some point. It's funny.
And for sleeping I need some boring history stories.
Truex Edits, same here actually. I think there's a channel called like Boring History. It's actually really good. PH said, ever heard of Mr. Nightmare? No, but I'll write it down and check it. I'm not sure why this Chat system that implemented the backup one sometimes skips messages, but it does.
He's huge.
Alright, I'm gonna have to check him out
Yes,
tonight.
I have checked. It's a big channel.
I'm actually sitting up in
Millions
every
of
bedroom.
subscribers.
So. Face orange biting nails.
It's gonna be the TV. I watch scary shit on at night. Poltergeist. Or The Ring, you know that scene in The Ring where she's crawling at the TV, man? That's scarred me and my brother as a kid. Like, scarred us.
Black and white.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I love my CRTs, as you can tell. But that one's color. Oh man, yeah. The whole point is I wasn't passing in a bloody socket. That's literally the issue here. So I was debugging. This is raging. That was the issue.
I got Antique TV, which is black and white, still shows everything I ask for.
Hell yeah. You need to get us a picture of that, Truex. I want to see which setup you got. The one I want to collect is the one that looks like something from the Jetsons. You know, that bubble style TV? I can't believe that I told you guys I was just caught up in something ridiculously. It's what happens.
Yes, it is face with tears of joy. It's like 30 years old.
Damn, you're lucky. That thing's worth a pretty penny, bro. Alright, quick restart, and we'll have automatic stats. I can't believe it was that. PH says, night, I'll see you tomorrow if you're on. It's like the only thing I look forward to outside of engineering one. Man, same here, man. We all look forward to having you on. 100%. It's always fun, man. And I appreciate you saying that as well. Like,
Take me to your leader.
cool, we got the stats updating now, guys. So let's see how this works. It should be updating the viewers, the likes and everything every 10 seconds. So keep an eye on the stat bar, let me know. Yeah, it's updated to 10. Awesome. This is all I ever wanted, was this to be real time. Or as close as we could get it. Alright, let's fix the layout issues here though. Hell yeah. Dude, that's so sick. You can see the max viewers is 16 out of 100, so it's correctly set now. Hopefully we get a higher number to ensure that's alright as well. This is sick, dude.
I really do look for you to go live, but till next time. Night edits, see you soon.
PH is the man. Alright, 18, yep, so the max viewers is correctly bumped up to 18 as well. So that's now a goal metric. Fantastic, dude. Great
I was
suggestion,
asking for the code
Truex.
part. If you can give me on Discord for the things you did on for the progress bar, then I can pull a nice short video for that.
Oh, you want me to cut that out? Okay. Dude, this is so cool. This is working. This is like instant gratification for the stream. This is huge, dude. All right, let's call it a manual subscriber increment, since we can only get increments of 10 back from YouTube API. I'm just going to set up a stream button where I could just press it up. The other option is to scrape YouTube's web page, which is an option, but let's do the manual option first, and then we'll automate it from there. This is sick. Genuinely cool as hell. Trex, is it cool seeing this stuff come to life, like your suggestions? I guess it is. I guess you think so, because you asked to make a little video out of it for us, so I appreciate you.
Now it's 100% working, ye.
Yep, yep. The only modification I have to make, because we kept restarting the server, which will never happen in production, we're going to persist these stats. So like the chat messages, because we had way more than 78, you already know that. But since I kept resetting the server, I'm only grabbing like the last 70 or so messages up on restart. That's why I put that number down. But yeah, we're really close to having this. Really nice. Like tomorrow night stream, we're going to be 100% up with this system. Absolute fire. And that leaves us to do the cool stuff. Leaderboard. So we can track people, you know, how long they watch your streams for based on their chat activity. Give people the ability to upvote or downvote participants, so there's like some sort of reputation system. I think that'd be good. What else? Ooh, cool animations. So we want, like, I'm sure you guys have seen Dark Side Phil. He makes a huge thing about stream goals.
Leaderboard volcano green lava orange.
Exactly. But I want to do stream rewards if stream goals are met. But it's not going to be me sitting here eating food from an app. It's going to be like an animation or something. Dude, this is sick. Yeah, let's fix that stylish. Like, do you see that? Like when 18 people come on and like 10 people drop off, you see the number constantly changing. This is what I'm seeing in the stats panel, so you guys get to see that now as well. Yeah. All right. What? Okay, so quick CSS fixes. Let's do that.
It's super real time for your side face with tears of joy, may be a bit delayed for us, but that is understandable.
Yeah, it's as close as we can get it, essentially. Let's see, did reload and break it? It might have. Let's find out. I was making it depend on my socket, which I shouldn't, but we'll do a quick code change to fix that if that's the case. Yeah, appears to be. That's all right. I can quickly restart it while I code it for the fix, which gives us an opportunity to test if this works again. There we go. It should fire back up. All right, someone give us a like so we can see the likes update. I'm gonna reload this so for the fix style here. One of the most interactive streams you're gonna get, dude. It's so funny.
Truex Edits says it's not counting the subs though, thinking face why.
So I don't have the subs in the loop because that's an additional token call, and it only gives it back in increments of 10. So it's not very useful to update every 5 seconds because there's no way we're going to get 10 subs in that time. So that's actually what I'm going to code the solution for next. But we still have our manual button to populate
Snappo
it.
says 1 new subscriber.
But I'll code a solution for that next.
I hope we got 10 subs already. Elbow cough.
We got 9. But I've restarted the server in between all that, so it won't be able to track it. We need like an additional 10 since the last restart. So tomorrow will be the first time we see that system work properly. What I could do is persist it, so even when I restart the server, that wouldn't matter. Right now it's all stored in memory. So we might persist it.
Can we write that manually?
Yeah. I might do that next. Two people watching. That's offensive. Alright, I'm gonna like my own video. I never do this, but let us see if it actually updates.
LOL. Offensive face with tears of joy.
Heck yeah. And you agree. Alright, I'm gonna give it a like. Let's see if the likes automatically update. We're close to the likes goal. Let's try and reach that tonight. I'll add 1. Let's see if it comes in. Yep, came in. I'm just seeing it bump up to 13. Awesome. Let's see if I unlike it.
How it says when I am continuously watching.
That's a great question. That's straight from YouTube. I just unliked it. I want to see if it goes down. I guess YouTube doesn't report when it goes down. Interesting.
YouTube have some serious issue.
Yeah, it does. I can show you. Well, if you were watching on Twitch or Kick, you'd see my debug bar at the bottom of the screen where it shows this. Give it a second and you'll see it push up. You'll see the raw object coming in from YouTube. I'll highlight it so when you see it. This object right here. So that's unprocessed right from YouTube.
Lol.
Just wanted to show it, you know, that's literally what I'm dealing with.
YouTube is down.
I'm glad we got this far though, honestly, but yeah, I'm not gonna say I haven't spent a bunch of time like wondering why the things don't match up.
Write subs to 10. We got 10/10, hooray bouquet.
I don't think we did. But I'm going to work on the manual solution now. What we need is 2 more likes to reach the goal. That's what I want to see reached. Or 1 goal. Like every stream, we should at least hit 1 goal. All right, let's see if the subs goal is met. I'm wondering if this will work. Let's find out.
It must be showing late thinking phase.
1 new subscriber.
No, it's because I restarted the server. You know how many times I've restarted the server? Every time I restart it, it resets the goal start. So we need another 10 subs in order, well, 8 subs now to test this. So if we get 8 more subs now without me restarting, we'll be able to see if it works. But that would be 20 subs, but it will show 10. But yeah, let's do it. Guys, subscribe so we can test this. All right, we got 1 more. We need 7 more subs in order to reach this goal. I won't restart the server. I'm gonna get kicked to stop putting me in software development. I'll try to get it. It's like just chatting because it's like no one watches software shit, which is exactly what I do.
It's fun to watch out. We can make as many interactive as we want. All it takes is patience.
Yep.
Clock turquoise looking up and time.
Yeah, and if we get growth on Kick or Twitch, we'll do the exact same thing over there. And we'll get everything merged in. Because like, I have it working for the chats, but I'm not pulling stats from Kick or Twitch yet. There's no need. We got 5 Kicks supporters. All right, cool. 1 more like, and then we hit the likes goal. And pop in pizza. I'll be right back. Pizza.
Viral
Oh
Bobby
no, I
says
ate all the
hello,
pizza.
Namaste.
I ate all the pizza. No. Oh hell yeah, there's a pizza. Amaze Pasta, good to see you. We have a working stream goals system now. You'll see the stats and everything are updating about every 10 seconds, so you get to see your impact on the stream and other people's impact as well. Like if you share the stream to someone else and they come and watch, you'll be able to see that. If they like the stream, you'll be able to see that. And I think we just need 1 more like to reach the goal for likes tonight. Oh shit, okay.
Amaze Pasta says how you know I am here, what?
So I'm putting pizza in the oven, but I still have my headphones on. And the TTS system I coded means I can hear you, and I have my microphone on so I can communicate to you. Pretty sweet, huh? I promise I'm not in the restroom. Alright. I have to set a timer now. Yeah, we hit the goal for likes. That's awesome. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna have to set like 6 alarms to get up today.
We are completed our likes goal bouquet.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Now, this is something that should be clipped through X edits. Because, that's good stuff.
Sure, I'm marking it in my notepad.
Heck yeah. Amaze Pasta, how are you doing? How's your week going?
Every now and then to ream.
Notepads are important, that's for sure. I can't wait till I reorganize my desk in my office so I actually have room to have a notepad on my desk again. That's why I've been working on the house during the day, getting that sorted. And that's so cool.
I am doing absolutely good.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that.
And just tried something in Slick 2D.
Ooh.
I don't know if you ever used it.
Slick 2D, is that Java? I think you talked about this before. Let's see. Yeah, Java. Awesome. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm so curious. That's so cool.
Yet I told you this before. I am trying to make my own game.
Yeah, I remember. So what did you try and what was successful?
I am trying a first-person shooting game.
Ooh. Sounds fun. No, just one daddy. This is live. If you're on Twitch, let me activate the Twitch chat so you can hear me. Just one daddy on Twitch said, okay, this must be a recorded live. This isn't recorded. Give me a second. If you're still here, you can try out yourself. It's just everyone chatting that you hear reading out is coming in from YouTube. Truex, tell them it's live. Alright, I got my Twitch token, so I'll activate it. Typically I have Twitch running as well, but I've been coding the stream goals bar stuff, and I forgot to restart Twitch. Alright, there you go.
Twitch_codelock says testing Twitch.
That's so funny. When did you post that? I'm curious. It doesn't show.
Twitch_just one daddy says, whoa, You took so long to answer me, so I just assumed it was, what, we only got 107 chats, it's not getting the full early chats.
Yeah, just want that. It's because I wasn't monitoring the Twitch chat with my eyes, because it's been quiet. But typically I have it active so I can hear you. But no worries, bro. Yeah, I was telling you, Truex, because I've restarted the server to code all this stuff, that resets the chat count. So tomorrow will be the first night we actually see it running fully, properly. So that's what's going on there. Yeah, just one daddy on Twitch. These are the people that interacted with us tonight on YouTube. And it actually does support Kick as well. It's just people lurk there, they don't really talk. One time I had someone talking Kick, they said that I had nail polish, which I clearly do not, but it's a very kicked chat message, that's for sure. I found that one funny. And yeah, just one data, just a little bit of information. Most of the time I'm on these lives, I'm actually coding.
I respect that, brother. I won't. Twitch is good for horizontal thing. I really like that stuff, watching the code more clearly and more precisely.
And you see just what that it cut off your chat, so that's one of the things I have to fix, because we had a chat coming from YouTube. But you said, okay, I respect that, bro, I won't lie. You were cutting it close because I was about to stream hop. Yeah, no worries. Make sure you follow if you can on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. And cheers for checking in and saying hello. And if you've got any ideas for stuff you want me to code in this, like chat commands and stuff, let me know, because there's all sorts of chat commands. Let me test if it works on Twitch, if you can trigger them. Yeah, so yeah, if you type help, you can see some of them. Alright, what did Truex say? Twitch is good for the horizontal thing. I like watching it because you can see more of the code. Yeah, 100%.
Is this Havo though? Or are you using mods? The graphics did not ego look like this.
No, that's cool that you recognize Havo though. Havo's why I got into programming when I was a kid. This is my own game, my own world. This is also what I used to stream, so it goes way beyond whatever Havo had done. Like this share my camera desktop.
The stairs on our own.
Hell yeah, Jacob's ladder. But yeah, really need pixel artists, guys. We need new art. Please help. And just on that, nope, no Havo code at all. This is built in JavaScript.
In the Havo tab.
Oh, that's funny. You know why? Because I added Havo as a tag in Twitch. Because people that would be interested in Havo would probably find this interesting. So that's pretty cool. Cheers for letting me know that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me a sec. So if you see this right here, it's just like one of the tags added.
It's known as Kynto, and you can join KyntoParty.com.
Yeah, look at Truex go.
Only reason is because I have played Havo in years. My account is from 2008.
Hell yeah. Yes, I got the Havo badge for 2006 Christmas, so I've been on it just about as long as you. But the reason I got into coding stuff like this in the first place is because I had no money to buy Fernley or Havo Club. And that kind of led to a programming career. So I'm glad that worked out. I used to blow off school, staying up late, working on it.
I have played that 2010 rolling on the floor laughing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love avatar chats. I love the concept. I love building them. They're fun. And it wasn't that long ago.
If you want to look me up on Habbo, my user is T0199.
Alright,
or
no worries.
TJ00199.
So my account is hooked up to my old Hotmail, and I was able to log in about a year ago, but now I'm locked out of my original Hotmail. But mine was Scotland-Robin exclamation mark. That was my username. Very, very good.
We are busy in rolling on the floor laughing Kynto now.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do an episode where we explore Habbo though. That'd be cool. Show you guys why I got into this. Hell yeah. Oh, we have a Discord too. I'm not sure if you use Discord or... Alright guys, we'll be winding this stream down shortly. The sooner I get to sleep, the sooner I can get up and get back to this.
How many total views we got? Total.
Let's take a look. Just under 1,200. So we'll probably stay to get that over 50 views. It's not 3,000 like it was last week, but it could be worse, I suppose. We did do well with likes tonight, though. That's awesome.
Let's take 2K.
No. Nope. I appreciate your encouragement, Truex, but I'm calling it. We'll get it. We'll 50 more views, and it's pizza time.
LOL grinning squinting face.
You did help me get to 3K, though. I appreciate you. Pizza smell good. I got some steak that I'm gonna cut up for salad in the morning. Steak salad. That'll be good.
I'm sorry that account stolen from me some years back, but my new one is Treystone19. Not I was just chatting, you are the one who was doing multitasking. I can totally understand the pressure.
The main thing is my natural inclination is to like sleep for the day, and I've got job interviews and stuff lined up, so it's like, yeah, I can't do that. All right, let me grab your Habbo username now, because I will be doing a live on Habbo and showing some of the features and some of the game aspects that I'd want to code over here. I think Habbo Wired was a pretty cool idea. Pretty much coded that, but I've not used it.
Treystone199.
All right, gotcha. Popping in my notes. Sick. Yeah, when I first got into Habbo, the UK and American hotels were separate. And
I have played that long time ago. Cat Orange whistling.
I lived in both countries, so I had accounts in both hotels.
2009.
That's not bad. You got any nice special badges for your effort? Habbo badges were important. They showed if you were OG or not, right?
Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah. Let's make a
Is
quick
it free
code
now or
change.
become paid to join rolling on the floor laughing?
Oh, I think it should be free, but you can't build anything without paying. That's how it was. I remember I worked for the Habbo army to try and get credits. And then I made my own Habbo army.
That hurts.
Yeah. And used stickies on the wall to set the roles out. Dude, I was 11 at the time. You can't judge too much. I also typed in like every other, you know, the start of every word was capital, and it took me like 2 hours
Let's
to write
take
one
that
sentence.
Havo army to our Kynto army, grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing.
The only way you could get people in your Habo army is if you had credits to pay them. Funny.
Judging.
Judging hard, I feel it. What is it? Corporations now, right? That's what took over. There's a really good YouTube creator that's done a bunch of videos on Habo. I'm sure you've seen him. Let me see if I remember his name.
Judging.
Habo. Trolligarch. Trolligarch on YouTube has some great Habo videos. And True One Daddy, the poll is closed. Don't even get me started, man. It's closed. Permanently closed.
If you are on Havo, look up my buddy Gear Jam.
You guys want to be a live stream when I show some of our subscribers here why I started coding this thing? That'd be funny.
Q. Which company developed C#? A. Google. B. Microsoft. C. Apple. D. IBM.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna get the pizza out. Pizza time. Correct said it's hopefully we hit a subscriber goal tomorrow. We would have tonight if I didn't have to restart the server. Maybe even a chat goal. Oh yeah, that's good. Very good. All right.
Answer the question.
I didn't hear the question. Give me a second so I can read it.
Hand purple blue piece.
Handling hot pizzas took priority. Viral Babu, hello. Microsoft. C# is Microsoft. So it was their answer to Java, in my opinion. They built the .NET framework, and they eventually took over the Mono framework as well, which was the Linux. Good. Yes, sir. Great question.
What's the most used programming font among coders? Now this.
It's between Cosmic, Sans, D, and Arial. I prefer Roboto myself, but let me know the answer. I'm curious.
It's D.
All right, that was my first one I listed. Very nice. Leave it to Viral Babu to drop the quiz. All right, Gear Jam. Let me add him to the list.
Should I ask more?
Yeah, give us a few more. We're about to wrap up the stream, but that's a fun way to end it. Stat system still working. All right, let me quickly code this while you drop some more. Wanted to show how long the stream's been going for.
Which of these is not a real programming language? A. Brainfuck. B. Whitespace. C. CoffeeScript. D. Hotdog script.
All right, well, A is real. CoffeeScript is real. Believe it or not, I actually programmed in CoffeeScript for a couple of years. I really did. It was before the era of TypeScript. So that's between C and D. I'm gonna say hotdog script, but that was just a guess. You guys need to look up CoffeeScript. It's like Python JavaScript. Absolutely do not recommend it, but yeah, there was a time where a lot of web developers used it.
I just hopped on Havo after a long time and they congratulated me on 15 years.
Damn. Hell yeah, Viral Babu. D was right. Awesome. Yeah, let me look up whitespace then. I'm curious because it was a guess. Oh, that was a guess based on deduction. Whitespace is an esoteric programming language. What? Its defining characteristic that only uses whitespace characters, spaces, tabs, and new lines.
If you could have a coding superpower, what would you pick? A. No bugs ever. Lady Beetle. B. Instant compile speed. High voltage. C. Code writes itself. Robot face. D. Teleport to Stack Overflow. Cyclone.
A. 100% A. I'm fine without code writing itself. 100% fine without that, but like, you know, even if you have an AI generated code or code generate itself these days, bugs, man, you're gonna get them. You get them when you write software.
It's the 99% code's choice. Coders asterisk.
Yeah. I wonder what other people would pick for that. Truex, what would you pick? And Viral Babu, what would you pick? No bugs would be great. It would save so much time. Duration minutes.
Q. If your code works on the first try, what should you do? A. Celebrate partying face. B. Be suspicious. C. Immediately deploy rocket. D. Screenshot it for proof face with tears of joy.
Be suspicious. So be 100%. And then occasionally screenshot. Yeah, I'm always suspicious. 100%.
I will pick the A for the bugs one.
Yeah. Team A. Oh, but not in the last question, Firebird. We're Team B for the last one. I'm going to say that Truex would also be suspicious. I'm speaking for him. Okay.
And for this, the rolling on the floor laughing definitely takes screenshot 100%.
See, I'm suspicious first, and I'll take the screenshot, but pretty close.
Now I am asking you guys. Q. Which language was created first? A. C. B. Java. C. Python. D. JavaScript.
C. And all the other languages you listed there are all interpreted languages. Even if they compile down, they use like a just-in-time interpreter. C is the only one that actually like compiles to assembly.
Yes, thumbs up, light skin tone, great.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I found out recently, before C, it was a language called B. You should actually take a quick look at the B programming language. It looks very C-like.
LOL. Rolling on the floor laughing. When is the last time we recorded yourself playing Habbo?
Which one, Daddy? That's a really good question.
It
Hypercam.
sounded like B only rolling on the floor laughing when I asked the question.
It did. That's why I was confused. It took a second, but true one, Daddy. I was using Hypercam back then, so God, 15 years ago. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a Habbo stream and explore it modern day, because make a long form video out of it. It adds to the story of why I'm building this here.
Oh wow, how old were you? Because 15 years ago I was 15, LOL.
We're around the same age. Yeah, maybe like a couple of years older than me.
So you are 30?
Yeah, early
Which of these
30s.
is not a real programming language? A. Malbolge, B. Intercalc, Jetlang, D. Rockstar.
Oh, you got me on a hard one. I don't recognize any of those.
I turned 30 this year.
Welcome to the club, Just One Daddy. How are you feeling about it? Are you okay?
LOL.
Viral Babu, you've got me. I really don't know. True X, what do you think? That's a hard one.
Not a huge fan.
No, I feel that, man, 100%. I feel that. What's up next? 40s? Bloody hell.
LOL. I think Rockstar is a game rolling on the floor laughing. I don't know.
Rockstar is actually a Scottish game company. They make Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. But they're Scottish, believe it or not. Viral Babu, I can't even give you a guess on that one. It was hard.
Answer is Jetlang.
You know, that's funny, because that was the one thing I was going to say was probably a real language. That's funny.
There is no such lang like Jetlang.
Interesting. That's a good one. Too good for us.
So what is that background C that look like Habbo?
This one, Daddy, are you talking about the system that I'm coding? It's called KyntoParty.com. You can imagine if YouTube and Twitch live chat was hooked up to Habbo.
Are you
That's
making
like the
a game
simplest way.
yourself?
Yeah, I coded this entire thing. The chat system, the avatar, like everything. That's how I share my camera, my screen, all that. Coded everything.
Which one is not an OOP concept? A. Encapsulation. B. Inheritance. C. Polymorphism. D. Resurrection.
Encapsulation is
yourself?
Encapsulation is object oriented, so it's inheritance, and so is polymorphism. So I'm going to say D. And no, it's just me. It's just a hobby. But variable, yeah, definitely D. Why isn't total duration populating? What's going on here? Stream duration. Oh, because we're not populating.
How long have you been working on it?
Well, so if you look at my YouTube channel, it's the same username. You'll see a video up there that's 16 years old. I've coded this about 30 different times in different programming languages just for fun.
D? If D, then good, it's the correct.
Yeah, 100% D. I still remember my OOP journey. Yeah, true one, Daddy. I live stream most nights.
Why not get someone to help?
I think the main reason is it's like this is a hobby. Like I enjoy coding it. Do you know what I mean? That's a good question. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before. Not sure why the stream duration populating velocity was the first rule of debugging. Panic immediately. It's always a semicolon. Don't assume restart PC. I'd say C. Don't assume. Assumptions are how we all get in trouble. But that could just be a personal answer, but that's what I think.
Oh, okay, I understand. A hobby is something you enjoy yourself, so you don't need help.
Yeah. And I've coded a plugin system, so in the future we could have other people contribute and build it out. But yeah, like because all this is built in the web browser specifically, you don't have to download anything. I'm not using Unity.
Sorry
this
if
is
I
all
missed what you said.
Raw JavaScript. It's my sandbox to experiment and see how far we can push the browser. I said
What's the answer
C.
for this? I don't know. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Don't
That
assume.
sounds
Assumptions. Hell yeah. I appreciate it, man. Okay, let's see here. Oops. Alright, I guess that's the stream over, guys. I appreciate you guys chatting tonight. This was a lot of fun, and Viral Babu checking in and rounding out the stream. That was awesome. We reached 1 goal tonight. We would have reached 2, but because I kept restarting the server, we didn't get there. Let's see. Yeah, just one daddy says, see you again, and asked me where I'm from. I'm from Scotland, but I live in Florida. And yeah, it was fun chatting with you, buddy, and I appreciate the questions. And I got your username as well as Gear Jam. Alright. Truex Edits, thank you for the thumbnail. And yeah, you guys were awesome. Alright, catch you later. One last question from Viral Babu. What was Java originally called? A, oak, B. A, oak, B, maple, C, bean, D, brew. I'm gonna say, well, for me it's between C or D. C? I feel like it's D, but C. Alright, TrueX Edit says, is it brew? See how hard it is without the TTS system? It's like a totally different stream. Viral Babu, what's the answer before I shut this down? We gotta know. It's oak. Yeah, we were both wrong. Alright guys. Viral Babu, that was awesome. Thank you. Alright guys, let's shut this down. Oh, I'm not even connected. Traditionally I use Kynto to shut down the streams. Let's see if we can do it from production. Oh, why are all these people in here? What's going on? Oh, that's from Twitch. Alright folks, appreciate you. See you soon.